I'm a dick. I could have been Richard or Rick. I could have been rich, but I'm not. I'm just a dick. I was just going about my own business when she came into the bar. She walked with such grace. I knew exactly what she needed.
I need a dick.
Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin' With Web Show. I'm GW Pomacher. Thanks for logging on and tuning in. If you haven't done it yet, we'd really like it if you'd go down and hit subscribe. We can wait.
Is it here?
You know. And hit the little bell, too, so you can come back over and over again. We have been interviewing some fantastic authors, writers, directors, filmmakers, just all kinds of creative people right here on the Hangin' With Web Show. You want to check it out, so hit the little bell, come back over and over again. We're here at the 19th Annual Melbourne Independent Filmmakers Festival in Melbourne, Florida, and we're hanging with T.L. Westgate, the director, writer, actor. He washed the dishes, plugged in all the cords for two films at this year's festival. Two films. We got For Luck and Shadows in the Dark.
Yes, sir. Which is even a joke in itself because there are no shadows in the dark.
Wait for it. It's the internet. It's going to take a minute. They have to Google it.
Oh,
they're back. They're back.
Right.
They're back. Okay. All right. So let's talk about that. We got to see Shadows in the Dark. It was a joke. You missed it because you're on YouTube right now. You didn't see the film.
You see the trailer, but not the film yet.
That's right. So. Give us kind of the movie tagline, summary of the film. What is Shadows in the Dark?
Shadows in the Dark is a film noir spoof in the vein of maybe Airplane, the Zucker Brothers style comedy humor, and we make fun of ourselves. We have a lot of continuity errors on purpose, and we just try to make it goofy, silly fun.
That's fantastic. Were you drawn to that particular genre to grab, or were you drawn to the comedy? What drew you to that story?
Well, for this particular one, the larger conceit was that we wanted to, the idea behind it is that it's a local theater troupe makes their first film and they're bad at it. So we thought, what would, a bad acting troupe want to do? They love film noir, they decide to make their own movie, and they're very inept. Many layers.
That's like what we all do. Like, that's how we start. You point a camera at something and walk away and go, "That looked great, didn't it?" And your mom says, "Yes, honey." And
exactly. This is everybody's first film, but we did it on purpose instead.
That's fantastic. That really, it's awesome. As a creator, if we can't make fun of ourselves, then what.
Definitely.
So, For Luck.
For Luck, that was a 48-hour film project. They both were, actually.
Okay.
And For Luck, the idea was the wrong guy in the wrong place at the wrong time. Let's see what happens.
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
Everything is wrong.
Levels. Yes.
Nothing.
The schlubby guy saves the day, sort of thing.
We like schlubby guys to save the day.
Exactly. That's why I cast myself in that role. I'm perfect.
He says in his kilt.
Yes. Florida State, go Noles.
Creative people are some of the craziest, funniest, most fun people to hang out with.
And then there's me.
This is where I have to sit. Do you see what
Wah,
YouTube
wah.
Feel me here, okay?
Debbie Downer.
So you're on set. You're doing a spoof comedy. Mm-hmm. Most memorable, fun moment on set. What just stands out in your mind is, oh my God, I can't believe that happened.
Nothing too outrageous happened, but things like on Shadows in the Dark, we were just coming up with bad things on purpose, and you saw the bar, glass sliding down the bar?
Yes.
My co-writer, Michelle, thought of it right before we did it. She's like, how about let's just do that? And I thought, okay, I don't know if it's funny or not, but we'll capture it, see if it works in the edit.
So that classic glass sliding down the bar where your classic hero would reach out and it would the timing would just it would be there. And you guys didn't see it, but timing wasn't
our classic
there.
hero is a moron.
He turned around and Yeah.
And that wasn't in the script.
It's a
Thought of
great.
it right at the
It's a
moment.
great. I think you put it right. Great airplane style moment.
Right,
Where
exactly.
your hero turns around and then there it is. So, what is it that draws you to being a filmmaker? Every artist out there, now we talk to a lot of authors and comic creators, every artist out there knows that we're all in this for the money
Oh, tons.
that we can spend.
Right. Are you buying lunch later?
They
They
said there was a lunch.
Yeah.
There's no lunch.
Oh, see.
Oh man, we don't get to eat today.
Oh,
We got to work all day.
That's
and
the life
there's
of a
no
filmmaker.
eat. So there you go. Welcome to the team. And so, what draws you to this?
I don't know. I think all filmmakers started in high school or earlier. It's just making bad films, getting it out of your system till you learn what to do right. I grew up on bad NBC shows, and you just draw from, man, that didn't work, and that was a stupid show, and oh, I really like that show.
I
and,
tell people all the time, I love what we do, and because the internet has done something that 40 years of advancement took away from us, and that is everyone goes in now and we see the huge giant blockbuster and we walk out and we go, I could never create the Hulk. I could never do that.
No.
But the internet and YouTube and Vimeo and these great channels where creative people are just dropping it out there.
Oh yeah.
That has reinvigorated us because it's 1950s television. It's showing us things that we know we can do,
Right.
and we can innovate, and we'll get to where they are. It's just there's a curve.
Sure, and there's plenty of online tutorials or film schools to go to. You can go out in your backyard with your camera and make a film, or hone your craft and learn from your mistakes and watch bad stuff. That teaches you as much as watching good stuff.
Compare them. Put them side by side. Put a bad like noir right next to Bogart.
Right.
And when you do that, you're going to see
Compare and
what
contrast.
really worked. Why was it bad? Not so much that it was bad, but sometimes we don't know why we don't like something. We look at it, I don't know, I just didn't like it.
Right.
But you put them side by side, you go, oh, okay, there's the light and there's the shadow.
We're getting very deep here now.
It is. It
Right.
is. It's we try to really dive into that soul of a
Oh,
filmmaker
yes.
here.
It's all right.
Right.
I hate when people hit the mic. It's all right here.
So growing up, what were your favorite movies? What were your favorite things? What pulled you into a theater?
I've always been a sci-fi guy. My mom grew me up on the original Star Trek, but I think what probably turned my head and said,
He's Florida State. She growed him up. See?
I'm all smart and stuff.
She learned him some things too.
But when Raiders of the Lost Ark came out, I didn't see the ads for it, or I saw the wrong ads, and I didn't like the look of it. I was like, I don't know what this is. But my grandparents took me, and I was blown away. And I was like, that's what movies can do. It can just take you by surprise. And then I wanted to do that.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. My favorite memory as a child was growing up was I used to ride a city bus. I lived in upstate New York. I used to ride a city bus all the way, like 4 buses to get to the mall when they first put up a big movie theater. That was my Saturday. I'd spend all morning on the bus to get to a matinee, and movies were cheaper then.
Right.
And a 10-year-old could actually go to a movie.
I still have a poster from the movie theater from 1981 of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
An original.
That's fantastic.
It's got to be worth $20 or $30.
What are you working on coming up?
I started.
You never stop working, right?
Right. I've been collaborating with a friend of mine, Dale Metz, on a couple films, and I've started shooting a sci-fi short that I need to finish up, and we'll just keep putting this stuff out in the festivals, and if we get in, we attend and have fun and meet people and rub the elbows.
We got elbow rubbing with the big shots here. The Melbourne Independent Film Festival, they're 19 years. How
So
long
am
have
I.
you? Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say, how long have you been? He answered my question.
No.
I didn't get to ask it. This makes me almost sad, but not really. It's just we're playing for time. No. What draws you to the local film festival?
Oh, well, I like to submit to festivals I can attend. I mean, if there was one in Hawaii I could submit to, I'd want to go to Hawaii if I got in.
Yeah.
But the good thing about the local scene is you can show up and be there and represent your film and meet people and
This is a great community.
oh yeah,
We've met some fantastic, just already being here, we've met some fantastic people, and
tons of the people in Brevard County help each other out. That's the important thing.
1 minute it's stretch, stretch, stretch. Now it's shut up. She gets the shut up card.
Got it.
I got a card that says I got to do stuff. We're going to wrap it up. And while we wrap it up, I am going to thank our partners and our friends. Our partners at Something Unique Magazine, the Space Coast Comics, Wordfire Press, Publishing House, Famous Faces and Funnies, Off the Chain Radio with Yvonne Mason, and of course, Heather Reed at Asylum Convention and Entertainment Services. We thank these guys for sharing our videos and our creators all over the World Wide Web. I'm G.W. Pomacher. We've been hanging with T.L. Westgate, a director, writer, and actor. This year's films, For Luck and Shadows in the Dark. And we're going to put some links down below. We're going to try to let people stalk you online,
Great.
follow you, like
I
paparazzi
appreciate
will
that.
show up, that kind of thing.
That sounds great.
It's Dina, really, but don't worry. Just say hi, yeah. Remember, folks, subscribe, log on, tune in, and see who we're hanging with next.